Modern-day technology, such as cell phones, has become a dependent source for communication throughout America. However, the rapid expansion in the use of cell phones and other mobile technology has led to concerns in which their use in motor vehicles constitutes a growing highway safety hazard. Car accidents have drastically increased over the past few years because of the use of mobile technology. Therefore, drivers should be required to follow a law banning the use of cell phones while driving an automobile. The New York Times underwent a study to show the dangers behind texting while driving. The paper describes, "The first study of drivers texting inside their vehicles shows that the risk sharply exceeds previous estimates based on laboratory research. The new study, which entailed outfitting the cabs of long-haul trucks with video cameras over 18 months, found that when the drivers texted, their collision risk was 23 times greater than when not texting." The Virginia Tech Transportation Institute, which compiled the research and plans to release its findings on Tuesday, also measured that the time drivers took their eyes from the road to send or receive texts. The moments before a crash or near crash, drivers typically spent nearly 5 seconds looking at their devices, enough time to at typical highway speeds to cover more than a football field. The use of cell phones or other electronic devices while driving is a significant and growing concern, particularly since it has increased exponentially in recent years. In Minnesota, the Department of Public Safety's accident records databases show in 2000 driver inattention and distraction was a contributing factor in 24% of injury crashes and 23% of damage crashes, making it by far the most frequently cited factor. Technological improvements have been made to decrease the distraction problem. Solutions such as headsets have been made to reduce one potential drawback of cell phones in vehicles by freeing both hands for driving. There is growing evidence, however, this represents the best only a minor improvement with respect to highway safety. Legislation is doing all it can to eliminate the cell phone problem altogether. Oprah Winfrey dedicated one of her talk shows to focus on the effects of using a cell phone while behind the wheel. She states, "Millions of people text, talk, or email on their cell phones while driving. A recent survey finds that 71% of people between the ages of 18 and 49 admit they text or talk on the phone while they drive." Oprah then shared, stating statistics such as texting while driving is as dangerous as driving after having 4 shots of alcohol, and 6,000 people die each year, and 500,000 are truly injured because of distracted driving. She then introduced the audience to Dr. David Strayer. Strayer is a researcher for the University of Utah, where he has been studying distracted drivers for 10 years. He says, "You don't see the information in the periphery. So if there's a car, a pedestrian, or something else like that, you just simply don't see it." Winfrey and Strayer have worked together to form a pledge called the No Phone Zone. The pledge was created in hopes that the link between cell phones and car accidents would decrease rather than continually increasing. Cell phones would not have soared in popularity if they did not offer significant benefits to consumers in the form of mobility and convenience. Researchers and highway safety professionals alike recognize cell phones offer safety benefits as well as drawbacks. For the phone driving alone, at night, in bad weather, or rarely used highways, cell phones provide extra security and a greater margin for error. Nonetheless, the evidence appears to be growing that talking on cell phones while driving provides a new and especially dangerous form of driver distraction.
Turn it off. You can bleep that out.